We are an organization that's really concerned about the community. We really believe in the community. We all fall and we rise together. I also believe in something that Martin Luther King said, that how we all are predestined to each other. What happens to me happens to everyone else. Prosperity only comes when you love your neighbor as you love yourself. Mission is helping folk, helping people where they need help. I just want to talk to you guys because I'm doing several things. I want to have a one fit all for everything that I'm doing. We do have donor bots still in play. And so I want to have a one fit all for whether we talking about feeding the future, or we have an AI program to bring men and women into the AI world. And then I'm doing community activist work.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So we know it takes money to do a lot of things in the city of Chicago. And our workforce program right now, I'm very excited about it because what it does, it brings the AI element into our training program. So these individuals who come and go into the culinary program, they also get this AI tool, which teaches them how to do their own branding, their own marketing, their own taxing, everything. We have an AI platform designed by Dr. Gibbons that can help you do it all. And so that right there enhances, make people more marketable, because we want to focus on upper mobility as far as bringing in more income, because even gas is going up, so you need more money. You need more money to buy food. Everything is high. So $21 an hour just is not going to cut the mustard. That AI program, we're happy about it because it's going to do that, help people become more upmost mobility and bringing income into their home. One of the many takeaways I'm getting away from Feeding the Future is my daughter and Chef Ashana, they were able to work in some grammar schools. They realized that as they teach the children how to cook and prepare food, these are seventh graders, right? They're ecstatic. They really love it. They really love cooking. But we also noticed that they're not getting any food at home, because when they cook for themselves, it's like that's their first meal of the day. And that's right there. That's something that my eye has just become open to that. But so if you can't eat well at home, you can't function in school.
Yeah, right.
You see how excited the children are. My daughter asked me, "This is the first time you prepared any food?" Yes, they all excited about being in the kitchen, hands-on, because they're actually preparing spaghetti, meatballs, omelets. They're excited. And then they get a chance to eat the food. Like I said, I didn't know that was the reality that they were living. Well, I just figured we just bring in a program in order to help the children, but now they learn to cook for themselves. So that's one of the takeaways, because we have the food disparity everywhere now. Because of the situation we're living in right now is something that we got to take it to another level. You understand? I don't believe in woe is me type of attitude. We have to be able to come with it for the next 10 to 15 years. No, I don't believe in giving up on nothing or nobody, as long as I'm here. And so Feeding the Future, I like the word, I like the name Feeding the Future. It speaks not only to Chicago, it speaks also all around the world. We can operate in mediocrity if we want to, but that's no fun. That's no fun. I think a real venture come in. How many people can we actually help? I'm still looking at bringing in healthy food in Chicago some kind of way. And nobody Feeding the Future can do that, because right now we have a program with a Knock at Midnight, or the lady at Knock at Midnight. She has a vision of not only having children create good meals, but healthy meals. So this is taking us into a whole new level now, a whole new direction. Not only are we prepared food, but we're preparing healthy food. We're dealing with diabetes and all these other kind of ailments, high blood pressure. We saw what happened during the pandemic and how people was being affected by it, and we understood that those communities of color was really being affected because they didn't have the right food. So yeah, Feeding the Future can do a whole lot. You're given not only to teach individuals how to prepare food or how to go into business, but you also bring in healthy habits in the community. It becomes a win-win.
David, you've already been in the ministry for 45 years. You're already an influencer in the Chicago South Side. You've been organizing amazing things like youth getting together in golf tournaments with the local police to get to know each other as regular people. In addition to Feeding the Future, now you're seeking to grow to more areas so that more can be inspired by the great work that's going on, so that kids can have meals in their homes. Looking back 2 years ago when you did your gala, can you describe what your gala was? how you use donor box and what worked well.
Yes, it was a sneaking and stiletto gala. Rise to excellence. It was a nice gala. We did well. I mean, it was very successful. We got a lot of traction behind what we were doing. We want to do one this year. We had sponsors from the University of Chicago sponsored us, Chartwell sponsored us, a Technicolor political organization sponsored us. We had a lot of small sponsors, but we were able to do it. We had a wonderful, we had a live band and everything. It was really great. Good location on the south side of Chicago.
That's awesome. So you were growing relationships and you said
Yeah,
the food was delicious and you got traction around what you
yeah,
were.
we got a lot of traction. Like I said, it takes a lot of work. A small board of directors, and so, but in spite of that, we did well. I just want to create that same momentum in 2026. And I'll tell you what one of my main concerns is how do you get to sit at the table of those who will actually run the foundations so they can have a personal relationship with you. To me, money is not everything, but relationships is everything. Because a person may not have the money, but if you have influence and relationships, he can bring personnel to help you who can spend some time with you. We do need to figure out a way in order to get the message out because there's so much noise going on right now. I want to bring emphasis on what's really going on, what's really, really, really going on. And that's the people. The people are being hurt. It's like they've been played with, like a ping pong ball. Gas is not coming down. I don't believe gas is ever coming back down. But my thing is, how do we create something, a story greater that trumps what's going on? And I think it has to be a personal interest story. We got to get interested in each other more. My thing is, how do we, as a non-for-profit, create such a hum around what we're doing that people can look at what can we do to help feed in the future? How can we create feed in the future a word that everyone is talking about? The title feed in the future is a message in itself. It can be feed in the future intellectually speaking, feeding your stomach, feeding your soul. Just think about it, feeding the future. Well, I want to be bigger than the word itself. That's my vision. I have a dream. My vision to feed in the future is to rebuild communities from people who the world could seem broken, who the community around us saying it can never be. These are broken people. These are discarded people. That's my vision. To recreate or to create something that was that once there, but bringing in a new light. It's a powerful vision. If you don't think about the scriptures, it says, without a vision, people will perish. This is the only thing that sustains me. My strength comes from that. King had a vision. King had a dream. And I believe we all have something on the side of us. Each and every one of us have something on the side of us that gives us purpose. ImagePod was created because you guys had a vision to create an influencer that could impact the world, not just America, but the world. That was you guys' vision. And so that's the thing that sustains you guys right now. It transcends what people or what men think because my vision comes from God. So it sets me at a level that I cannot fail. Failure is not an option. I can't give up. Put it like that. I know we're small. You look at my webpage, we have a lot of influencers on my board. I need more influencers. I want to be able to say, hey, MacArthur Foundation, the Lord Foundation, the Ford Foundation, you guys want to do business with us.
I'm curious to know, what do you feel makes the kind of connection or gets people excited to join you or to support you?
The workforce program is exciting. It's like I said, 4-week program. You come out with certification, OSHA 10 certification. Now that we brought in the AI program, you come up with Google certifications. The thing that's going to really lift us is the fact that we have programs that you come out with industrial recognized certifications. That sets us apart. I heard something several years ago that people get on a train that's moving, okay? So we got to be, I just turned 70 back in February, and I have a 10-year plan. It includes really reaching communities and cities and countries. And so I can't afford to rest on this. It's got to be done now. So Any small way that can lead to something bigger, it would be a help.
Adriana and I did spend some time brainstorming some ideas of ways that we think you could get momentum. Adriana, do you want to spend some time sharing those now?
Yeah, let's go into it. You're already a minister, you're a community organizer, you'll be on podcasts and radio interviews, and you're already using a powerful platform, DonorBox, as your fundraising platform. For example, when you hold a gala and then you process donations, the platform can help you do that. You can't do a gala every week, and we all need ongoing energy and support for doing this work of fundraising just through thick and thin every week so that there are multiple steady streams. One of the powerful results of relationship building can be inviting people to become monthly donors. Even $20 per month adds up to a lot over the course of a year. A monthly donor is often so much more valuable than a one-time donor. We have a speaker and podcaster who's also DonorBox's partnerships representative. She's coming to ImaginePod's very first session of the Impact Workroom that we're starting. It's free. She'll do a training on building this monthly base of support. It's called The Belonging Behind Monthly Giving. When you do get monthly givers, it's such a good thing to focus on because there's a 90% retention rate once somebody becomes a monthly donor. Most people will stay because they've decided on giving an amount that works for them on a monthly basis. So she'll go through a case study that shows exactly how one organization created this whole giving program that was a community. It's around monthly giving as part of people's identity and shared purpose and community, not just a transaction. You and others can leave with really practical ideas. You can bring board members to our mini training. You'll come away with messaging ideas. You're already a minister, you're already in your community. This will just help you refine it. I'd just love to hear if this mini training sounds like it could be helpful to you to have monthly donors that you can count on for the money coming in, and help you get more active on DonorBox in the lead up to your gala event at the end of November.
Oh yeah, most definitely. If we got 100 donors giving $25 a month, that was would that be how much would that be? Close to $2,000. That right there would keep me out of the red every month. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, I would definitely be part of that. We'll definitely be there.
If you have anyone else on your team that you think could support you in creating that type of monthly giving program, it would be great to bring them too.
Yeah,
Okay.
bring team members. You need to distribute the work away from your shoulders.
Yeah, I need to do that because when I asked them, they donate. Gentleman just dropped a $500 check off the other day. One of my board members. They participate. So I'm reaching back into my friends who have been with me, and I look at you guys. I know you guys been with me now almost since the beginning, to be honest with you. So we started in 2022. I think.
Yeah, we did the storytelling course with you, the funded founder.
I was having so much fun.
Yeah, that's what we're bringing back with our workroom. So the session will be mainly time for people to work, but then also get some training, get some free resources. That's why we've structured it in that way. So people who are very busy anyway, you already have a plan of things you need to get done that day, you can still join, and it doesn't just like throw off all of the things that you already need to do. So that's the kind of the new style for our sessions. I think you'll enjoy it because it's bringing together lots of different people, but also a space where you can just work on whatever you need to. I think that's what a lot of people need. They just want to feel connected while they're working.
We're bringing in this great expert who does nervous system resets.
She's going to open with a meditation to just help everybody be able to get centered at the very beginning, coming from wherever they're coming from. And after this inaugural version, then we'll be able to continue it and continue to grow it.
And it'll be networking. Often in these sessions, you find other people who say, I love what you're doing. I want to help you.
Great. Okay, great. Last year, we was able to do very well at Feed of the Future because we had a sponsor, and they was paying to foot in the whole bill. We ran around 10 cohorts. We trained almost 90 people last year, which was wonderful for us. We just got a small contract right now. I just know that it's going to take the people. It's going to take the people, not the politicians. They're just people.